You know that in the crypto world, we've seen thousands of tokens come and go. Some come with big promises, some come with shiny white papers and fancy words, but they vanish as quickly as they appeared. Today, I want to talk about something different. Something that is not just another token project, but I want to talk about a movement that goes back to what crypto was always meant to be. I believe in a tool for real exchange, for real ownership, and real freedom. I'm talking about TroptionsUnity, a token that is built on the Solana blockchain, but more importantly, built on the idea of hope, on the idea of usability, and on the idea of human value. And I want you to understand not just what it is, but why it is actually different, why it matters, and how it might be the kind of project that reminds us what crypto truly stands for. Because you see, I've lived through the rise and fall of hype coins. I was there when one coin promised the world and delivered nothing. I saw the platinum coins come with loud marketing and fake dreams. I've seen people, real families, lose everything because they believed in words instead of real use cases. So when I talk about TroptionsUnity, I don't really talk like an influencer. I talk like a survivor, like somebody who's searching for meaning and has found a story worth telling. Let us start with what makes TroptionsUnity different from any other token on the market. When you first hear the word token, you probably think about price, you think about charts, you think about exchanges, maybe even profits, right? But TroptionsUnity wasn't built around those things. That's the difference. It was built around a principle that crypto should be usable, crypto should be spendable, and not just tradable. Well, unlike many projects that want you to buy and hold their tokens, TroptionsUnity says use it, trade with it, barter, build, and also participate. So it's not just a coin for speculation, but it's a digital barter currency that represents value in motion, meaning that your TroptionsUnity isn't just sitting in your wallet waiting for the next pump. It is supposed to be used in the real world, buying goods, accessing services, trading with other holders, or even taking part in larger community projects. And that's where the name Unity really matters, because it's about bringing people together through value exchange, but not dividing them through price obsession. Most tokens today separate people. They are whales, they are traders, they are speculators, they are bots, but TroptionsUnity tries to connect them because it says you and I can exchange value directly. We don't need a bank, we don't need a government or a middleman in between. So it's the true spirit of crypto that is coming back home now. I want us to look at this thing. Let's go back a little, because no great project stands alone. It's always born from a bigger story. So basically, the idea of TroptionsUnity didn't start on the Solana blockchain, but it started from a vision that crypto should serve people, but not just markets. In the early years of crypto, Troptions began as an experiment, in the digital barter trade, in a way to exchange goods and services without relying on traditional banks. So people used it through Troptions Pay and also givebacks in the United States, and it's happening right now, where merchants actually accepted it in a form of payment. And trust me, this is something that you do not see often. Imagine this: you walk in a store or subscribe to a service, and instead of paying with cash or credit card, you pay with a digital token that carries real purchasing power. Not just because of speculation, but because there is a community of people who believe in its exchange value. Now, that was the root of Troptions. And now TroptionsUnity carries that legacy into a more advanced, scalable ecosystem. That is the Solana blockchain right now. Solana was chosen for a reason, because of the speed, because of the scalability, and the real-time usability. If TroptionsUnity is about exchange and daily transaction, then it needs a network that can handle fast, cheap, and also secure movement. And Solana gives that exactly. So this isn't just a token migration, but I think it is like a rebirth, a transformation of an old dream, but right now being powered by modern technology. Let's be real. Every successful crypto has to answer one question: what problem are you solving? What problem are you solving? For TroptionsUnity, the answer is simple, but believe me, it is powerful, because it is solving the problem of real-world usability. We have thousands of coins that trade on exchanges, but how many can you see? How many can you use to buy something tangible today? How many can you use to pay for a service, a product, a cause, or even a dream? That's a very big question. TroptionsUnity wants to bring utility back into the conversation, to remind us that the original promise of crypto, it wasn't just to get rich fast, but to get free from systems that limit you how you exchange value. The goal is to build an ecosystem where businesses, where entrepreneurs, and everyday people can use TroptionsUnity like money. Not as a bet, but as a tool. You can think of it like this. Bitcoin gave us the idea of digital money. Ethereum gave us smart contracts. But Troptions wants us to use technology as digital barter and circular value. Troptions wants to give us the digital butter and circular value. A system where you don't need banks to trust your worth, because the community already does. Let me give you a human example. I've seen a guy in Florida who runs a small wellness business, and he told me how he once accepted Troptions as payment for his services, not because he was forced to, but because he believed that money should be a tool for relationships, not just transactions. He said, Daniel, when I accepted Troptions, I didn't just earn a token, but I joined a community of people who value trade, who value trust, and also opportunity. That's what makes it different. When a coin connects people, it stops just being a token, but it becomes a movement. Another story is of a woman in California using Troptions Pay through givebacks to purchase goods from local stores that accepted Troptions. She wasn't a crypto trader. She was a single mom who just wanted to participate in something that made her feel part of the digital economy. That's the magic of TroptionsUnity. It doesn't demand you to become a blockchain expert or a Wall Street trader, but it welcomes you as you are. It says, let's exchange value the simple way. There's something here that actually needs some focus. The foundation, which is the Solana blockchain. Solana is not just fast, ladies and gentlemen, but it's one of a few blockchains capable for real-world scalability, for transactions to happen in seconds and cost less than a cent. That's important because usability requires speed and affordability. If TroptionsUnity wants people to use it daily, to pay for goods, to trade for services, it can't be slow or expensive. It cannot. And that's why Solana fits in perfectly. So TroptionsUnity being built on Solana, it means it can integrate with wallets, with dApps, and merchant systems seamlessly. Because it opens the door to partnerships, it opens the door to DeFi integrations, and it also opens the door for even future marketplaces. Imagine a future where TroptionsUnity holders can connect to decentralized apps, to lending protocols, to NFT marketplaces, or global barter hubs, all within seconds. It's not just a dream. It's a roadmap, one that starts with the principle of real usability and grows into an economy of digital barter on blockchain speed. Now, I want to pause here because this isn't just a technical story, but it's also emotional. You see, I've watched people fall for projects that promise the world. The OneCoin, the Platinum Coin, Forsage, the list goes on. And each one of them started with beautiful ideas, with community, with empowerment, with usability. But what they lacked was transparency. It was the real blockchain and also continuity. TroptionsUnity learns from that. It doesn't hide behind hype. It's not about price pumps, but it's about presence. You can trace them on the Solana. You can trace all the transactions on the Solana blockchain. You can watch them move the real blockchain activity, because this is not erosion. That's a major difference. We've seen too many coins that only existed on websites, not on ledgers. But TroptionsUnity exists on chain. It is visible, it is verifiable, and it is accountable. It's a coin built not to sell dreams, but to restore trust in the digital currency era. At the end of the day, every great movement starts with belief. And belief alone doesn't make value, but the use does. Therefore, TroptionsUnity reminds us that crypto's true strength lies not in its volatility, but in its utility. It's about creating a circle of trust where people can exchange, where people can collaborate and grow together. For me personally, after all I've seen in this space, for scams to recoveries, from fake blockchains to real innovations, I can say this: TroptionsUnity brings back the meaning of crypto. It says crypto should be money. It says crypto should be exchange. It says crypto should be hope. So it's not about the whales. It's not about the charts, not about the noise. It's about the ordinary people building extraordinary systems of trust. And it's what TroptionsUnity stands for: a community built on usability, powered by Solana, driven by purpose, and held together by unity. So, from whenever you're listening from, wherever, whether you're new to crypto or you've been through the wild storms of the past decade, remember this: real value doesn't fade, real ideas don't die, and real crypto is about people, not price. That's why TroptionsUnity isn't just another project. It is a story. It is a rebirth. And maybe, just maybe, it is the beginning of the real digital butter revolution. Thank you for listening. This is Daniel Leonhardt. And as always, stay patient, stay curious, and keep believing in the projects that build. Thank you for listening in. Thank you, and see you in the next episode.